Hello friends, welcome back. So today Nifty Bank Nifty, I hope you have been watching it very keenly, because almost it was on a sideways. Nifty, I think so the markings have got changed again, so it's okay. We opened right at our resistance, above our resistance. I have already mentioned in the last video also, once we open above the resistance becomes support until unless it is broken down, right? But this was the line which we marked up yesterday. So this was the resistance. I hope you remember this figure also. 24,530 levels was the figure. So this resistance acted as a support, and till we did not break this, there was no trade. We had a marking in between also, but there was a small supply zone. Can you see rally based drop and drop based drop? First we got a reaction from here, but since there was a bounce on a 50 EMA and we were not looking out for going short, a small scalping trade got activated over here, and second scalping trade got activated over here, but I think so cost trailing stop loss got hit over here. Majorly this one was the trade, but this trade was very risky since we had a very big stop loss, right? So over here we initiated a small trade, but we did not hold it up for a big rally. Okay, so this is Nifty. Let us mark down for our levels for tomorrow, and let me see this. I think so this has to this marking has to stay. I do not know why it is not staying up. So let us start marking it out. Tomorrow this is going to be my support and resistance. Can you see it? Right, this is going to be my resistance because it is a supply zone. From here we had got a rejections, not once, twice we got a rejection. Third time it will break, even though there is a supply zone over here. I do not like this supply zone. Why? Because the rally candles, that is the green candles, are not so strong like that of a drop candles, right? So these are small observations which we used to do it. And if I open above this blue line, still the buy on dip situation continues. If I come over here and then I form a green candle, that green candle should be a little big green candle. Let us understand a new concept today, that what type of candle should come over here so that you can take a long position. Can you see this green candle? The body is big, there are no wicks. Such type of candle green should come over here, so that indicates the buyers are trying to take over, right? No strong demand zone over here. As I said, going long you need a strong demand zone, but I'm not finding any strong demand zone on 5 minutes or 15 minutes. See, 5 minutes and 15 minutes are for intraday traders. Long position holders, you have to check out for 2 hours and 4 hours chart, right? Since we want the levels only for tomorrow, we are looking out in 15-minute and 5-minute charts. I hope you understand why 5-minute and 15-minute. 4 hours, let us check if we have any demand zone in 4 hours or not. No, there is no demand zone in 4 hours. We have only at this levels, which is very far, and we are not expecting the Nifty to come till that, at least not immediately. While we have to at least reach 24,700 levels, then we can see again a 50 EMA getting rejected, so that a fall again. Till that time we have to wait. So let us go for 15 minutes. 24,660 we have to breach tomorrow to take up a long positions, and where I can hit my first level. The first level is this. If I cross this with a green candle, first level is this. You can see the high of this. Next level will be this one, 24,750 levels, right? Why this one and why not this tip is very simple. Let us tell it out. That is very simple. Can you see a based drop over here which was taken out over here, and then it started falling? The stop loss got hit and then it started falling, right? So I am taking the tip of this as a level, right? Because if uptrend, we need an uptrend confirmation, then the higher high needs to be taken out, right? So over here, if it touches 24,733 and comes back, then higher high doesn't get breached. Higher high of previous high gets breached, but not the trend confirmation high. So it has to go up and then come down. Got it? If I breach this with a green candle, then next level will be this. And for the last level, this 24,780 will be the last level. And if we breach that, then we can see a big move towards this. And that is not on an immediate basis. If there is anything, some huge infusion coming up or some huge good news coming down, then we can see up such a big movement, and otherwise not. So tomorrow you have to adhere to the levels very clearly. First, if you are achieving this target, you have to start trailing it out for the second target, and then third target. Avoid fourth target, that is 24,850 levels. You have to avoid it. 24,780 is the last level for tomorrow for upside, right? If I suppose I open up below this blue line, you just have to wait. You are not supposed to trade anything, right? And over this black line, which is as a support, right? Over this black line, if you form a good green candle, such as this green candle, right, in a 5 minutes, then you can take up a long, and strictly you have to trail immediately. Why? Because still you do not have anything below to hold, so your stop loss will get bigger. To avoid a big loss, you have to trail immediately. Do not worry if your trailing gets hit. Let us have a simple rule. We have to trail immediately. If I open up below this blue line and I come over here and form a green candle, if I open up over here and I form a green candle, say within next by 9:50 or 10 o'clock, and it stays sideways, and from here it forms a green candle, you can start taking up a long position. ठीक है, समझ में आया रहेगा? थोड़ा स्लो कर लेना वीडियो. So if I breach this will be the last level. I do not see Nifty going below 24,500 levels. But if something happens, and we have to be ready for all this, both the scenarios, right? If it breaches this level, then the next level will be this. Let us mark it in red, right? And then this. Below this, obviously no levels we should see, but that is how we have to be ready for both the side, right? So Nifty tomorrow, buy on dips. If we stay above this support, that is black line, then it is buy on dip. Otherwise, once this black line gets breached, you have to, the upside is going to be little bit weaker, so you have to be careful while taking up a long positions. So let us move on to the Bank Nifty. Let me see, can I save this? The level saving is not coming up. Yeah, let me save this level now. I hope it gets saved till tomorrow. I do not know. I have to learn that thing. Upstock is not saving up the levels, or something has to be done to save up that levels. Okay, Bank Nifty, our levels are still same. In between this, there will be no trades. If we open up above this and form a good green candle, you can take up a small long position till here. Why Bank Nifty no trades? Because let me show you. In a daily, can you see it is stuck up in between, right? This we had a huge bullish candle. Immediately next day we had a bearish candle, but bearish did not breach the bullish one, and today the bearishness has got reduced with wick downside and a body upside, right? That is a good sign. Can you see here, wick is upside and body is downside? The downtrend was continuing. Over here the wick is down and body is up. It is not a hammer. Let us be very clear, it is not a hammer. If you are looking out for a hammer, it should be below this and the next candle should be green, then you can start taking up the long, but it is inside the bullish and bearish candle. So I do not call it as a hammer. It is just an indication that sellers are getting reduced. Wick is down, body is up, right? So that's why Bank Nifty, I'm still expecting it in a sideways till we do not breach the 55,650 levels. We cannot take up a big long positions for an upside, and if we do not breach downside for 54,900 levels, we cannot see for a downside. So it is in between. In between, only writers will tend to make money. Buyers will not be able to. Buyers, if they are not entering at a correct position, correct lot size with a correct stop loss, they will be not able to make up profits. Fine. So Bank Nifty is a sideways. Let me save this. Again, saving is not. Save the layout, right? 15 minutes. If it is showing, yes, save the layout. That is a good one. Bank Nifty still on a sideways note. Let us see some of the stocks which we have already planned. Okay, we are just 13 minutes into the recording, so we have a good 15 minutes. See, earlier 28 minutes was the video and it has got reduced, because when you see the levels on a daily basis, some levels are constantly same if you see it, right? Let us see if we have got FII data or not. FII data, yesterday while I was recording, we did not have the data of FII. Yeah, today we have got the data. 4,900 crores have been taken out from Nifty 50. It's okay. DII has infused 5,600 crores while FI has taken out 3,600 crores. Yesterday, let me check out for the yesterday also. Yesterday, maybe 1,000 crores doesn't make a difference in index. See, 7,000 crores. Can you see on 8th August 7,000 crores were infused? So 1,000 crores infusion doesn't make that much difference, but yes, it has to be noted. Fine. So let us now check out the PCR, right? For PCR I use Opstra. See, I am showing you all the free things which I am using it. None of the websites I have paid anything right now. So these all things are available free. Did you get me? Okay. Open interest. So Nifty is at 1, so neutral. Tomorrow is an expiry where we can see an expiry 25,000 and 24,600 levels. Right, 24,600 put is high, 24,500 put is high, so neutral. That is no such. If the PCR is below 0.6, I would say that we have to look out for a bullish side trade, and if the PCR is at 1.5, then bearish side trade, but the PCR is neutral. So you have to find a good zone, good strategy to implement your trades. So I do not see any major shifts in Nifty. Let us see Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty also 0.7. Okay, fine. So this, okay, let me show you what these two trades are going on right now. Bank Nifty above 55,500 and Bank Nifty above 55,150. Right. Over here we took up one trade when I think so. Let me show you that one. When we formed this red candle, obviously everyone was saying that if we open up over here and if we move below the low of previous candle, then a good red candle will be formed. And since this was Friday, Saturday, Sunday has to be taken out a peaceful sleep. 8th of August. 8th of August was Friday, I think so, right? Yes, 8th of August was Friday. So 9th and 10th I needed a peaceful sleep to avoid any major setback in Bank Nifty to come down. I took up one of the call. I wrote up one of the call. So I booked up a loss on that. Let me show you that. Yeah, this one. Right, now it has got so squeezed that I have to keep a constant watch on this, whether the trade is running smoothly or not. Right, I booked up a loss over here. See this one, 55,700 C I wrote, but that was not necessary. But to have a peaceful sleep and to cap my major loss, we took this. Still this blue line is not going above this, it is not going inside, so we are in this trade is currently in a loss of 616 rupees. Right, it has got squeezed. Fine. The other trade was taken up on I think so 31st of July. 31st of July, this was the trade wherein we booked up some profits also in this trade, and currently it is running in say 10,000 profits. Last time also it was running in 10,000 profits and it went back again to minus 6,000. If you know that it is just a temporary minus 6,000, immediately on the same day I think so we went back again to 1,000 rupees profit. Over here I am trying to eat up maximum premiums till I am into the safe zone. Do you see? Till I am into the safe zone, I am trying to eat the premium. So now Bank Nifty is, as we have analyzed, Bank Nifty we are expecting a sideways movement. Let us eat up the premium on a maximum, right? So this one was the trade, and let me show you one of the trade which actually our SL got hit and we are still again at a, yeah, this one HAL. We took up a trade on a daily as we found a good candle over here. Yeah, this candle, we took up a trade. We went into the profits, but again it did not sustain and it started moving down. Those who have trailed, you could have good 1:1 or something, but I would not recommend it because we we were waiting for a big movement in HL. We are still waiting for it, but HL still has a buying zone over here, 4,000 levels. So 500 rupees is the why HL? HL is a long-term stock, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, and it is a defense sector. And defense sector, we are expecting a very big movement, not right now, but coming down 6-7 months, after 6-7 months. As per technicals, we have to breach this orange line. Can you see this orange one? That is 4,673. It is showing right now. We have to breach that to confirm the HL will start moving upside, because that is a 50 EMA, which is a major resistance, we can say. Let us keep aside this chart as a HL chart. Let us keep aside this. Can you note it down? This chart is looking somewhat similar to Bank Nifty. Let me show you. मतलब भूल जाओ ये HL का चार्ट है, सिर्फ कैंडल्स देखो, just see the candles, right? This is HL, and let me show you this as a Bank Nifty and daily. Okay, over here also, can you see the similarities? Downtrend, and after that sideways. See, downtrend, and after that sideways. So when you keep on seeing the charts at be it any script, chart should look beautiful. That is why I used to teach everyone, and that is why I used to tell everyone, chart should be neat and clean. It should show you the direction, it should show you a good entry level. Then look out for the script. Okay, this is HL script. Okay, fine. Okay, HL script, then let me dig out a fundamentally good company. It has good order books and everything. Then okay, fine. I can keep it for a long term also, right? That is how you have to understand and trade. Right? HL, the stop loss was on a closing basis, so we did not have a closing, but many of them, since it has fallen a very big, many of them must have accepted the stop loss. That is a good practice. Do not worry about it. Even though you have booked a loss in HL, do not worry about it. You will get a good entry at around 4,000 levels. If not, try to take above 50 EMA. You got me? So this one was the HL trade. Another trade was PTC is a very old trade. It is still running. PTC, we are holding it for another say one or 2 years. Let me take this out. PTC is for 1 or 2 years, so it is better to check on a weekly chart. Weekly, we got an entry at around 133 levels 1 and 143 levels another tranche. Currently it is at 188. The expected target in PTC is very high. The expected target is first we have to breach this level, 250 levels, then we can see a big movement coming upside. Right? PTC has stayed strong for last 2 decades at the same levels, so it is a very good time. Even at this level, it is also a good time to add up in your equity for a long-term portfolio, not on a short term. Short term, you cannot trade on a PTC. You will tend to lose the money. So these are the 2 equities which we have in our portfolio and which is currently running smoothly. I hope you are enjoying the levels, and 2 equities also we have discussed. I'm still working on some of the fundamentally strong new entries equities. Let me check out. Once the study is out, I will notify you. Have a great day. Trade safely for tomorrow since it is an expiry day. Enjoy your trading. Thank you.